Okay, so you think that you're ahead of 99% of people around you just because you watch a little bit of self-improvement content and you're not on TikTok that much. You see, I did as well when I was younger, but I'm going to be brutally honest with you. You are wasting your teenage years. You see, there are two ways you're wasting your time right now, and if you don't understand them, that gap that you think you have in the people around you, over time it's slowly going to decrease until it's gone, or even worse, it's going to switch the other way, with them ahead of you and you're trying to catch up to them. And when that time comes, you'll look back and you'll think, fuck, I should have listened to that dickhead in his bedroom. You see, trap number one is that most of you turn self-improvement into your new form of Netflix. You watch Ali Abdul, you watch Iman Gadzi, you watch these guys that you look up to because you want what they have, the money, the success, the lifestyle. But let me get one thing straight. Discovering self-improvement content when you're a teen as young as you are is like getting a pre-order DLC to the best game you're ever gonna play, which is your life. But most of all, your dream life. You get it earlier than everyone else, but most of all, you get all this free time to start building your way up towards it before all the people around you start realizing, fuck, I need to start doing this, that, and the third. You're already ahead. But instead of actually getting onto the game, you know what I'm saying, getting the skill points, learning the systems, making the mistakes that make you better, you know what you're doing? You're sitting in your bedroom every single day watching tutorials about that said DLC. See, that's what 99% of you guys do. And younger me did the exact same fucking thing. Like, for me, I literally put in the bare minimum. I went to the gym minimum amount of times. I minimalistically did all of these things because I knew I was ahead of everyone else. And the worst part is that if you have that mindset, by the time you get up to 18, 20, the guys who start discovering self-improvement and have the exact same dreams as you, because they're actually going to start executing, making the mistakes, building up the systems, they're all going to catch up. But even worse, they're going to start to lap you over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Because you're building up the habit of consuming success while they were building up the habit of making success. Breaking that habit of consumption is going to make it 10 times harder, 100 times even, for you to actually put on your shoes and start jogging up to catch up to them. Okay, but listen to me, it's not your fault. I don't want you to think that because your brain is literally against you right now. Your brain will force you down the short path of getting to the dopamine instead of the longer path where you actually get shit done on the way there. It makes your brain think that you found like a GTA 5 money glitch. You see, our brains are lazy, they're unoptimized. Our brains don't understand that putting in the hard work of going the longer path to the dopamine is better than you going down the shorter path to the dopamine. You see, that's why it's hard to stick to it for more than a week, because you'll start doing it 1 day in a row, 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row, and then what? Your brain will start thinking, we should just start planning another one to get to that same dopamine. Oh my god. You see, it's not that you're lazy. Our biology is basically just not wired for us to inherently be successful and stuff. You get it? But understanding it is a part of the problem of finding little sleek, quick ways of making your brain go down this path a lot more consistently than this one. You see, trap number 2 is the hustle myth. So to the 0.1% of you watching you actually do your stuff, good on you. But bad on you because you're doing it wrong. Because your main source of you actually doing it is forcing yourself with willpower. You watch these videos saying hard times create strong men create good times, la 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 la. But if you have to rack your brain to force yourself into doing the good habits by the time you're 20 or 18, you've completely failed and wasted the whole point of why you discovered it so early. You see, the whole point of starting off young isn't so you're hustling forever and ever and ever and ever. It's so then you can build automated systems. You see, you're putting in the hard work now to figure out how to trick your brain into doing the hard things. So then by the time you're 18, 20, you have the systems, then you don't use a drop of willpower when it comes to you, for example, going to the gym or studying or building a business or who knows, whatever else. The best thing about that is you actually get to enjoy your life because your success is going to be an autopilot. You see, hard work does feel good. You finish off that hard leg day or that long study session, then you get that feel good feeling, don't you? But imagine getting that feeling using 10% less energy. And that means you have more willpower to attack on doing other things. Anyway, so how do you stop wasting your teen years? And it's pretty simple. You just start making mistakes. You see, mistakes are the best thing to make right now. Figuring out a certain habit doesn't work for you more so than another one does is priceless clarity that you'll stay with throughout your life. Or figuring out that doing like the gym late at night is bad for you, you'd rather do it early morning. Or for some of you, it's going to be the complete other way. We won't judge you for making a mistake, but we will judge you for making a mistake 3 times. So what we need to do is get a notebook, and whenever you miss a habit, I want you to have on the left side the mistake and on the right the fix. For example, you didn't go to the gym because it was too late and you could not be asked. Alright, so tomorrow what are you going to do? Simply, you're going to go early. Maybe you start eating too much during the day and you realize you start eating the most as soon as you came home from school. So what are you going to start doing? The mistake was binge eating as soon as you got home. So what's the fix? Drink water as soon as you get home to fill up your stomach, and then fill it up with foods that have less calories. For example, vegetables, salads, you know what I'm saying? La 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 la. And number two simply is nuance. You see, whenever you learn a piece of new info, if you can develop the skill of figuring out how to twist it and apply it to you, that's literally priceless. So to those of you who are still watching, taking advice from a 20-year-old guy who's in his room with a whiteboard on his bed like he's a dickhead, talking with the window open, and I'm pretty sure some people can see me, hold on you. But like we said, we don't want this to be a video where you just end up watching it and not doing shit. So prove that you're a doer right now. Hit 5, hit 10 push-ups. You see, I don't care if you have to do them on your knees or on the fucking wall, just get them done. You see, it's not to build muscle. Use it as a physical contract to yourself that from today, you're going to be a doer. Outro time. So if you want to join a community that I'm trying to build of 1,000 guys who think just like you, instead of trying to force yourself into Discord groups where you're not really saying anything because these guys don't really fit in with you, you don't really fit in with them, subscribe and join the journey, bro. And who knows, 1,000 subs before GTA 6. Hey. But now, if you're watching up to this point, I think it should be something like a 1% club. Like, you should feel exclusive. You watch this far. So comment the word orange. Yeah, comment the word orange and I'll reply to you, bro. Or just have orange in your comment. You're definitely gonna reply. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. See you later, mate.